The Ottawa Senators are extremely pleased to select from the Boston U Terriers, Brady Tkachuk.
Derek Brassard drops, go in, score! 2-on-1, goes around.
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_ for live days of the games and, of course, breaking news. As well, please check out our sponsor, SeatGeek.com, or download the app in the App Store and use our promo code SensTalk to save $20 off your first purchase. Now, tonight's game is game number 82 on the season. It's the finale. It's over. The dreadful season is over. Let's get to that in a moment. Firstly, some important and serious things to speak about. 1 year ago to this day, the Humboldt community in Saskatchewan faced a huge tragedy. The Humboldt Broncos got into a huge collision while traveling to play a playoff game in the SGHL playoffs, resulting in many deaths and many lives altered. The hockey community rallied behind this tragedy to support this community in shambles, and I want to give my thoughts and my continuing prayers to the Humboldt community and the Broncos family after such a tragedy. You know, it's nothing we can ever move past, but I wanted to say my thoughts and my prayers will always be with the Humboldt Broncos community and the family. Now let's get into tonight's Senators recap for game number 82. Before we get into that, though, I just want to give a quick update. Steve Warren, former TSN 1200 host, will be on the show tomorrow sometime in the afternoon for our live stream to recap the season, so stay tuned for that. Now, Belleville Senators defeated the Cleveland Monsters today. Huge victory for them, for the Belleville Senators. Cleveland's in that final playoff spot with a game in hand. This is a huge win. They're 1 point behind with a game less in hand, though. But there's a huge win for the Belleville Senators. They're still in the playoff hunt. Dzingle's first game back in Ottawa, so they had a tribute video for him. Welcome back to Ottawa, Ryan Dzingel. Starting goaltenders for tonight's game. Craig Anderson, originally for the Senators, he was replaced after 15 minutes of the first period. Jonas Carpacalo for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Here, the first period to go. 4 minutes in, Pierre-Luc Dubois takes the lead for the Blue Jackets. It's 1-0 from Panarin and David Savard. And just like that, 4 minutes in, 1-0. Blue Jackets move forward now. 9 minutes in, New Tavara makes it 2-0 for Borkstrand and Foligno on a 3-on-1. Pardon me, no chance. A beautiful pass from Borkstrand, past Borietsky to New Tavara, 5th of the year, and then I was in 300s for this game. I don't even know what happened. I think England turned it over and the puck just went to the back of the net. And Pierre-Luc Dubois, 2nd of the year, 27th of the year, 2nd of the night, gets credit for the goal. Blue Jackets up 3-0, and Anderson's out for the year now. Nilsson's in for the rest of the game. To the 6th period to go. 9 minutes and a nice pass from Gibbons to Chabot, who roofs it past Corpusalo. The Senators down by 2. It's 3-1. Hosam Bacho, 14th of the season. Incredible season he had. Senators down by 2. Minutes later, though, 7 to be exact, Alex Texier on a 2-1 after a Bobby Ryan turnover. He shot the puck and went around. Borkstrand to Texier, his first National Hockey League goal. Of course, what else happens against Ottawa Senators? 4-1. Going to the third period now, the Senators are trying to get something. They get one. Mikkel Bocker on a beautiful pass from Chris Turney in front of the net. Senators down by 2 again, 4-2. Mikkel Bocker's first goal since February 1st, his 7th of the year from Chris Turney and Bobby Ryan, 4-2 game, but 3 minutes later, Bjorkstrand on a breakaway as England turns it over. He forces the puck. He just doesn't control the puck at the blue line and gives Bjorkstrand the breakaway to beat Nilsson. The final nail in the coffin, 5-2. Riley Nash into the net for his 3rd of the year. The Ottawa Senators, not the Belleville Senators, the Ottawa Senators lose to the Columbus Blue Jackets 6-2 in game 82 of the season. And that's it. The season is over. Let's get to the game stats, and then I'm going to thank you, the fans. So firstly, shots and goal, 29-27 in favor of the Senators. Final. Team stats, face-off battle, 25-20 in favor of Columbus. Power plays, there's no penalties in this game, which is very rare. Hits were 28-20 in favor of the Senators. Attendance tonight was 18,425, basically a sellout. Very good atmosphere tonight. Third star, Anthony Duclair, -2 rating. No goals, no assists, 15 minutes on the ice, but he had a really good game. It was really impactful throughout the game. Second star, Oliver Borkstrand, 1 goal, 2 assists on the night. First star, Pierre-Luc Dubois, 2 goals on the night. Now, before we get to the Sens Talk star of the night, I want to give a quick thank you to you, the fans, for sticking by me and this channel and my Twitter and everything, my content throughout the season. I know it's been an awful, dreadful, plaguing, very hard season to follow and to watch. But it was fun to cover. It was fun to interact with you, the fans. It was incredible to do another a season of Sens Talk. More to come. Next year we'll have Sens Talk again. But honestly, it's a great honor and privilege to be able to interact with you guys and girls after every single video. So videos will still be coming in the off season, but I want to give a quick thank you to all you guys and girls that have supported me on my Twitter, on my YouTube channel here, on Facebook, wherever, as well. Everyone that used my promo code SensTalk at SeatGeek.com to save $20 has really helped me out as well. So thank you for using that. Thank you for supporting me no matter what, whether you're a subscriber, whether you just tune in once in a while, like the video, retweet my stuff, whatever. I do appreciate the support. I do it for you guys and girls. And I really appreciate it, and I love interacting with you guys. And through a dark, awful season, it was a bright spot in the season for myself to know after every single game I can interact with you, the fans, and talk about the Senators, and we can work this out together. So once again, thank you to you, the fans, for sticking by me and through this awful season, and more to come. There is more to come in the off season. I have a live stream with Steve Warren coming up. I have that the live reaction to me watching the draft lottery coming up. Playoff predictions coming up. Lots of content coming up. So stay tuned. But for the season as a whole, thank you, Sens fans, Sens Army, Sens Talk Nation, for watching and following. Now let's get to the Sens Talk Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans. So before we get to the Sens Talk Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans, I just tallied the results for the whole season for the Sens Talk Star of the Season. Let's get to that. So for the season, this includes before the trade deadline, and then we're going to get to the current Senators 4 stars. So the the Sens Talk Star of the Season is as follows. Fourth place is tied between Duchesne and Stone. No shocker here. They led the Senators offense until they were traded at the deadline. They led the Senators offense and got them some big wins. They were exciting to watch and had breakthrough seasons, both of them. 4-star, deservingly so. 3rd star, Shabbat. Easily one of the biggest bright spots on the season. He has over 55 points, I believe, 14 goals, over 50 assists, obviously. So he's had a really good year, Shabbat, and he's really shown us a huge step in his development, and I can't wait to see what this kid can do. Speaking of kids, Brady Tkachuk, 2nd star of the season. 23 goal season is nothing to laugh about. He had an absolutely incredible year, and this kid, without Mark Stone, was able to do this. Man, and when this kid develops even more, matures even more, gets bigger and stronger, this is going to be one of the best NHL players the Senators have had in a long time. So watch out, NHL. Brady Tkachuk is just getting started. And the 1st star, obviously, is Craig Anderson. Andy, with overwhelming amount of support. We only got 29 wins this year, but Craig Anderson is a huge reason why we got 29 wins. He made some huge stops, got some big wins. He is the 1st star of the season. Now let's get to the current Sens 1st star. So it's Andy, Brady, and Shabbat, but Anders Nilsson draws in at number 4 for Sens Talk Star of the Season. And Nilsson tonight made a couple of huge stops. In fact, top 5 save of the year, a glove stop there in the 3rd period. But he had a 920-something save percentage, a below 3 goals against average with the Senators. Got many victories, actually. He was about 500. He looked good since that trade from Vancouver with Ottawa, and it's likely that he'll be let go to free agency and probably sign with a team like Edmonton or something, or Carolina. But hell of a season for him. Great tenure with Ottawa, and I wish him nothing but the best moving forward. Now, besides that is it. Let's get to the Sens Talk Star of the Night, voted by the fans. So 4 stars, 0% of the vote, Chris Turney. He had that assist on that Mikko Bodker goal. I thought Turney was noticeable tonight. Couldn't get anything really going minus that pass, but he was noticeable trying to create plays, and he was one of the better players. 3rd star of the night, 21% of the vote, Anders Nilsson came in, 5 minutes left in the 1st period. Made some big stops when the Senators needed them, and most of those goals were 2-on-1, so no really chance for him. He stood tall, made some big stops. 2nd star, Anthony Duclair in his 1st game versus the Columbus Blue Jackets, his former team. All over the ice, couldn't score, but he just missed a shot on the breakaway, got robbed by Korpisalo. 1st star, Thomas Chabot, 14th of the year for the goals department. Just a stellar season for the young all-star, and I can't wait to see what this kid can do moving forward. All over the ice tonight, one of the only defensemen on the Senators, if not the only defenseman on the Senators, that actually looked acceptable. And, he had a terrific night. And Can't wait to see what this kid can do moving forward. But besides that, season recap tomorrow with Steve Warren, so I'm going to get into that more tomorrow. Besides that, thank you once again for you guys and girls, the fans, for watching and supporting me throughout this dreadful season. And I'll see you tomorrow for the Steve Warren live stream recapping the Senators season. So besides that, the Senators fall to the Columbus Blue Jackets 6-2. And game 82 of the season, that is it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. So please follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_. For that time, days of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_. Please like us on Facebook at SensTalk. Add us to our circles on Google Plus SensTalk. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, share the video, or share cool stuff. Please check out our website, SensTalkSnusher.com. We update that every single day. And, of course, please check out our sponsor, SeatGeek.com, or download the app in the App Store. Use the promo code SensTalk. Save $20 off your first purchase. Once again, thank you for all the support this season. I'll see you tomorrow for my Steve Warren season recap live stream. I'll see you then. Go Sens Go.